In 2023, McDonald's served over 69 million customers daily across more than 40,000 restaurants in over 100 countries, generating $23.18 billion in revenue. The Golden Arches are recognized by more people worldwide than the Christian Cross. But the story of how McDonald's became the world's most successful fast food empire is filled with betrayal, legal battles, and one of the most controversial business deals in American history. Welcome to our animated show of history. This episode presents to you the shocking truth behind McDonald's success. The McDonald family moved from Manchester, New Hampshire to Hollywood, California in the late 1930s. Brothers Richard and Morris McDonald worked as handymen at motion picture studios. Their father, Patrick McDonald, opened the Airdrome in 1937, a food stand on Huntington Drive, Route 66, near the Monrovia Airport. Hot dogs sold for 10 cents each. By 1940, the brothers took over operations, adding hamburgers at 10 cents, with all-you-can-drink orange juice for 5 cents. The brothers moved the building 40 miles east to San Bernardino and renamed it McDonald's Barbecue, expanding the menu to 25 items, mostly barbecue. The restaurant became a car hop drive-in with roller skating waitresses. For several years, McDonald's Barbecue generated $200,000 annually, approximately $2.8 million today. But the brothers noticed troubling profit margins. The car hop system was expensive, customers drove away without paying, and rowdy teenagers drove away family customers. In 1948, the brothers made a radical decision. They closed McDonald's Barbecue for 3 months and fired all car hops. When they reopened, they had completely reinvented the restaurant. They eliminated car hop service, making it self-service. They reduced the menu from 25 items to 9: hamburgers, cheeseburgers, soft drinks, milk, coffee, potato chips, and pie. The hamburger cost 15 cents, the cheeseburger 19 cents. Within the first year, they swapped potato chips for French fries and pie for milkshakes. The brothers redesigned their kitchen like an assembly line, calling it the Speedy Service System. One employee grilled burgers, another added condiments, another wrapped them, another handled drinks. Each hamburger was dressed identically: ketchup, mustard, onions, 2 pickles, no substitutions. The system produced hamburgers in 30 seconds. They made the kitchen visible through large windows, building customer trust. By 1951, McDonald's annual revenue hit $275,000, about $3.2 million today, with the brothers earning $100,000 each per year. In 1952, the brothers hired architect Stanley Clark Meston to design a new building. They wanted arches. Richard McDonald sketched the concept on a napkin. Meston created 2 25-foot-tall golden arches made of sheet metal, trimmed with neon lights. The arches were purely decorative, meant to catch motorists' eyes. The building featured red and white ceramic tiles and floor-to-ceiling windows. The first restaurant with golden arches opened in Phoenix, Arizona, in May 1953. The second opened in Downey, California, in August 1953, which still stands today as the oldest surviving McDonald's. Between 1952 and 1954, the brothers sold 21 franchises, but most failed. They had no training system, no quality control, no operations manual. Each franchisee ran their McDonald's differently. The brothers needed someone who understood systems and expansion. They needed Ray Kroc. Raymond Albert Kroc was born on October 5, 1902, in Oak Park, Illinois. He dropped out of high school at 15, worked various jobs, and in 1939 became the exclusive distributor for the Prince Castle Multimixer, a machine that made 5 milkshakes simultaneously. By 1954, Kroc was 52, struggling financially, suffering from diabetes and arthritis. Then he learned a small drive-in in San Bernardino had ordered 8 multi-mixers. 8 mixers meant 40 milkshakes at once. In July 1954, Kroc drove to San Bernardino to investigate. What Kroc saw amazed him. The restaurant was clean, efficient, and packed. He watched the assembly line produce hamburgers at incredible speed. He immediately recognized this system could be replicated across America. That night, Kroc proposed becoming their franchising agent. The brothers were skeptical but finally agreed. The McDonald brothers would receive 0.5% of gross sales. Kroc would receive 1.4%, from which he paid the brothers their 0.5%, leaving him just 0.9%. Kroc had to pay all operating expenses. It was a terrible deal, but he was desperate. On April 15, 1955, Kroc opened his first McDonald's at 400 North Lee Street in Des Plaines, Illinois. Opening day was a disaster. The ice cream machine broke. Customers received melted shakes and undercooked fries, but Kroc perfected operations within months. His genius was standardization. He created a detailed operations manual specifying everything: how thick to cut fries, how long to cook burgers, how to greet customers, how to clean bathrooms. Every McDonald's would be identical. Kroc was obsessed with cleanliness, requiring daily floor mopping and spotless restrooms. By 1956, Kroc had opened 14 restaurants, but was struggling financially. His 0.9% commission barely covered expenses. In 1956, Kroc met Harry Sonneborn, who pointed out Kroc was in the wrong business. He should be in real estate. Sonneborn proposed creating Franchise Realty Corporation. This company would lease property, build McDonald's restaurants, and sublease to franchisees at a markup. Franchisees would pay rent plus franchise fees. This strategy transformed Kroc's finances. By 1960, Franchise Realty Corporation was generating substantial profits. Kroc had opened 228 McDonald's restaurants, but the brothers still owned the McDonald's name. Kroc wanted complete control. In 1961, Kroc offered the brothers $2.7 million for complete ownership, equivalent to $27 million today. The brothers agreed, but wanted to keep their original San Bernardino restaurant. Kroc reluctantly agreed, but the brothers wanted $2.7 million after taxes, meaning Kroc actually paid close to $4 million. He arranged financing from investors, taking on massive debt. The deal closed in 1961. At age 59, Ray Kroc finally owned McDonald's completely. The brothers kept operating their original restaurant, renamed the Big M because Kroc owned the McDonald's name. But Kroc opened a new McDonald's franchise directly across the street. The new McDonald's had the golden arches, national advertising, and brand recognition. The Big M couldn't compete and closed within years. Richard McDonald later said, "We lost it all." The brothers never spoke to Kroc again. They died in the 1970s and 1980s without fanfare. Kroc became a billionaire. Under Kroc's leadership, McDonald's expanded aggressively. By 1963, the company had sold its billionth hamburger. Kroc introduced Ronald McDonald in 1963 to attract children. In 1965, McDonald's went public at $22.50 per share. By 1968, McDonald's had 1,000 restaurants and $171 million in sales. Kroc continued innovating the menu. In 1968, the Big Mac was introduced nationwide, created by franchisee Jim Deligatti. In 1973, McDonald's introduced the Egg McMuffin, creating the fast food breakfast category. In 1979, the Happy Meal launched, bundling a kid's meal with a toy, creating lifelong customers. In 1983, Chicken McNuggets were introduced. By 1996, McDonald's had 21,000 restaurants in 101 countries. McDonald's pioneered aggressive marketing, spending hundreds of millions on advertising. The "You Deserve a Break Today" campaign launched in 1971. McDonald's targeted children relentlessly with playgrounds and Happy Meal toys. Critics accused McDonald's of manipulating children, but the strategy worked brilliantly. Kroc developed a sophisticated real estate empire. By owning land under franchisees' restaurants, McDonald's controlled franchisees completely. If a franchisee violated standards, McDonald's could terminate the lease. This power ensured consistent quality across thousands of locations. Ray Kroc died in 1984 at age 81, worth $600 million, equivalent to $1.7 billion today. By 2024, McDonald's operates over 40,000 restaurants in more than 100 countries, serving 69 million customers daily with over $23 billion in annual revenue. The company employs over 200,000 corporate employees and 1.9 million restaurant workers globally. The Golden Arches are worth $196 billion in brand value. So what made McDonald's so successful? First, the speedy service system revolutionized food service with assembly line efficiency. Second, standardization ensured consistency, building customer trust. Third, the real estate strategy generated enormous wealth and control. Fourth, relentless marketing targeted children and families. Fifth, The franchise system allowed rapid expansion without massive capital. Sixth, menu innovation kept the brand relevant. But the shocking truth is McDonald's success was built on Ray Kroc's ruthless business tactics. He took the McDonald brothers concept, pushed them aside, bought them out for a fraction of what the company would become worth, then destroyed their remaining business. Kroc had the vision and determination to build a global empire, but he did so by betraying the men who created the system. The brothers died with millions, but Kroc became a billionaire on their idea. Yet McDonald's also democratized dining, making restaurant food affordable for working-class families. It provided millions of first jobs, pioneered equal opportunity employment, and created thousands of millionaire franchisees. The legacy of Ray Kroc and the McDonald brothers remains complicated. The brothers were innovators who lacked the ambition to build an empire. Kroc was a visionary who recognized potential but used tactics many consider unethical. Are you shocked by the true story behind McDonald's success? Do you think Ray Kroc was a visionary entrepreneur or an opportunistic thief? Tell us in the comments. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.